Both ends of the court. It's the KD that Brooklyn thought they would be getting even after waiting over 18 months. Another Christmas day here in Boston, and we are underway.
By the great Casey Jones.
True champion, 12-time champ, Casey Jones. Our thoughts and prayers go out to him and his family for God's cover and serenity. Meanwhile, Brooklyn with a 5-2 lead. A little over 9 minutes to go. Dinwiddie back on the court after being shaken up a moment ago. Brown with a soft touch. Man, Doris, was he efficient in that game against Milwaukee? 33 in all.
Well, remember, the two preseason games were a real struggle. As Kevin Durant cooking early here. And it was Jaylen Brown's offense that sustained the Celtics.
Just 22 years old. First time Eastern Conference All-Star a season ago. Smart inside for Jaylen Brown in traffic with a nice finish.
Tremendous pass. Defender had his back to
at the top of before we came on air. And I'm shocked that he's not in the top 3, even though he's in that next group. How many of those other 3 guys can guard like that are above him?
Well, I think, he might have been higher if he weren't coming off an Achilles tear.
Okay. Boston to within 1. Kevin Durant averaging 30 points a game, actually, in 9 Christmas Day contests. And looking to add to that total, and does.
Boy, they look lethal offensively, Mark. Just so many weapons, although one of their weapons...
They get the ball to Tatum, who's back in as well. Grant Williams with a little ball fake. Jeff Green, good defense on him. Out to Pritchard, a shooter, and he drills his first 3.
This young rookie is tough, competitive, and certainly not shy to let it fly from 3.
He has usurped Carson Edwards in the rotation. Allen stuffs it home in traffic.
I love this young man's ceiling.
Thank you. Yeah, you're right. It's not fair. 40 seconds to go in the first quarter. Here's Karis LeVert. Little ISO against Williams. That's a mismatch.
Wow.
And he converts.
You see what I mean about his drive ability, though. That happens lightning quick.
Irving against Williams. KD. Nice little 2-man game between those two, and Uncle Jeff Green flush it at home. The veteran who used to play here in Boston. Some conversations with his former collegiate teammate, Atlanta Hawks head coach Lloyd Pierce, about some of the nuances of being a first-time head coach as Tatum gets another bucket.
Really pretty.
As well as the playoffs for the Brooklyn Nets. Ousted by the Raptors. Allen with the block, and Ojale says, get that one. Came back with some smoke.
He can score from all 3 levels, Mark.
Teague with the steal on LeVert. Jeff Teague misses the slam. Williams had his back. And the Celtics, Kyrie Irving up court. Kyrie 1 of 4 from the field, 3 points in the ball game. Little 2-man game with DeAndre Jordan, now matched up against Marcus Smart. Pull-up jumper got to his spot and made it look easy.
I'm not sure who can stay in front of Kyrie Irving in a one-on-one situation.
3-time All-NBA player and All-Star 3 years ago. Jaylen Brown weaves into the paint and 1. Count it.
Boy, big-time adjustment through the chest of Joe Harris.
Every year they play for another one here in Boston. Grant Williams took it all the way to the basket and finished against Joe Harris.
Fake a dribble handoff and go right to the rack.
Irving with the stare down 3, butter. And Kyrie with just his 3rd field goal. Ojale from the corner. Williams battling inside. Couldn't come up with it. Here's Dinwiddie. Brooklyn on the move. A deep 3. Kyrie in the house. And season ago. Got the switch on to Jeff Green. 5 on the shot clock. They got to get busy here on offense. Kyrie all over Tatum. Got it off just in time and on time.
Wow. Are you kidding me? I mean, be there on the catch. He burns him right away.
Tatum guarded by Durant. Durant winning that time. Shot clock all the way down to 2, and what about that? Marcus Smart. Tell you what,
injury anymore, and by the looks of his play here today and a couple of days ago, he seems to be over the injury, guys.
Yeah, we have chronicled, Doris, as Durant with the mid-range jumper pure again. The amount of guys, athletes, speaking loudly right now. Dinwiddie, Durant. Thompson trying to stick him again, and it doesn't matter, folks. It just doesn't matter sometimes. Kevin Durant with 18. Coming to the court here in the third quarter with quarter. Smart on Irving. They go to Durant again. He got 9 quick points in the period and an assist to Jordan there.
So Kevin Durant has taken over the basketball game for 4.
Dolphins right in the mix there, Doris. Here's Durant. Been a one-man show here in the third quarter. Like I said, he's been a one-man show here in the third quarter.
That's 6 straight buckets by the Brooklyn Nets. And boy,
teams and be a double-double guy for the Celtics this year. Thompson on the bench had those 3 early fouls. Played sparingly in the first half. Green with a nice ball fake on Durant. Got him in the air and made it count. Kyrie Irving on the push. Karis LeVert. Stare down 3 over Tice, no good. Allen with great hustle for the offensive board. Kyrie from deep. Got it. And Brooklyn up by 8. Irving with 22 in the game.
This attack by Kevin and Kyrie. Well, don't forget about Karis off the bounce.
Yeah. Kevin Durant has 16 in the quarter. Irving has 7. Allen, good contest, but Tatum coming back with consecutive scores.
To your point, coming out of that last timeout, important. Wanamaker was rock steady a year ago.
Teague's been able to score here early in the season and in the preseason for the Celtics. Pritchard into the paint and a nice floater. So with other,
they put you in a bind. I mean, they've got, when he gets out of the double, then Irving and Shamet, LeVert and all those guys are sitting on the other side of the court. So it's a tough team to play against and a tough team to double. KD's a good passer out of it.
Like Kevin Durant, he had 16 in the period. LeVert lost the handle, and back comes Marcus Smart. Nice bounce pass inside. Brown with the backdoor layup. Marcus Smart with a good look. Brown takes the handoff from Thompson. Good patience by Jaylen Brown and finish at the rim.
Boy, he's driven into tight windows and been able to get himself to the free throw line.
ESPN.
Well, remember, Luka says, I could not be LeBron, but I loved watching LeBron.
Right. Irving from deep hits the 3. And Kyrie Irving also having a big second half here. Good defense that time by Smart with the rip. Cross court to Brown on the layup. And got the lefty to go.
Need more of that.
18, yeah.
Stops and scores, and efficient ones. Just
Brown on Irving. Nesmith, the rookie, switches out onto Kyrie. School time. Ring the bell. School's in for Irving. Shot it over the top of the rookie. A lot of success in their future. As this one is done. From TD Garden, Brooklyn wins it. 123-95.